What's up guys, this is Steve here from Warrior Planet Tanks, and today I'm going to be filming an update on my Buce tank. So sit tight, hope you enjoy. Okay guys, so here we are. We got our Buce tank and it's been through some changes, as you can see, and I want to go ahead and address something before we get into this thing. When I first started this channel, I didn't know what clickbait was, and I had to go through some of my old Buce videos, the original ones when I first laid this bad boy out, because I forgot what's in here. There's a bunch of different kinds, and I was looking at the videos to remember the names, because no, I did not write them down, which I should have, and I have since then. And I was looking at the picture, the thumbnail that I used versus the way the tank looked, and I wasn't too happy with that. And no, I'm not going to change the thumbnail. It is what it is at this point, but I was looking at it and I was like, you know, that's kind of uncool. So that's the elephant in the room to me. I'm kind of OCD with that kind of stuff. I saw a cool, you know, common property picture on the internet. It was Buce. It was cool. I used it for a thumbnail, and my tank did not look like that at all at that time. But almost a year later, I can put my money where my mouth is. So for all you people who thumbs down to me, hey, I didn't know what clickbait was. I'm a plant nerd, not a computer nerd. So let's go ahead and get into this video. So here she is, and this is the Phoenix, man. I went through some rough stuff last year, and boy, did this tank get neglected. It is what it is, though. I salvaged a lot, added a little bit more, and she looks good. Just give you guys a quick view here, and then I'll tell you what I did. So I didn't change a whole lot. I took the wood out, trashed it. I changed the filtration up a little bit. I had 3 power heads in here, I think 2 or 3, I don't remember. I have to watch the video, the old ones, and I took them out and I added one, put a spray bar attachment on it, but I took the spray bar off, so I got good flow in here. That's what Buce needs. And I changed the substrate up too. So originally I was using the black sand cap, and I had some calci sand in here from one of my reptile setups, which that stuff's terrible for reptiles, which is why I had it in a fish tank. I bought a bunch of it. It was on sale. I can't pass up a deal, and I don't use it for my lizards. And I was like, okay, let's see what it does in a fish tank. Wasn't too crazy about it, so I trashed it. Took all the Buce out, took the hardscape out. I put the sandstone back in here, as you can see. And this I got from Tom Bartlett over at Liquid Creations. He did me a huge favor and sent me a whole bunch of it. I put that back in here and all the Buce that was attached to it, and I added some more. And the only thing I added was Java moss, and the Java moss is for algae control only. My whole idea behind that is, if something's growing on the rock that's not algae, then obviously algae can't grow on it. And I mean, it looks okay, the algae. I'll zoom in on this stone right here. It doesn't look too awful, but I'm not crazy about it. This rock right here is covered in it, and it looks okay, but once again, I'm not crazy about it. And I'm running a lot of light, so that's why the Java moss is in there. As you can see, it's flowering pretty good. It's looking good. This is a Phoenix tank, man. Because when I say this bad boy got neglected, oh my God, did it get neglected. I mean, it was hard enough for me to keep water in it, much less do maintenance on it. That's, you know, I just hit a low spot, man. I had a bunch of crazy stuff happen last year, and she really got neglected. But that goes to tell you, Buce Rizzy, it's not as hard to grow as people make it seem. Actually, a lot of people say this is a high-tech plant. Actually, I'm gonna throw this one in the low-tech category. Obviously, any plant that you grow, the more you give it, the better it's going to give you, but this one really doesn't require a lot. It's one of my favorites, and I love it. So let's try to remember some of the varieties. I forgot to grab my notebook before I started filming, but I can tell you what I know is in here. So we have Kita Gang Mini. There's Key Royale in here. There's Black Pearl. Let's see if I can find it. It's in there somewhere in that grouping. There's Black Pearl in there. There's Angel, or Black Marble, I'm sorry. Of course, Brownie Red and Grand Red growing right there. Tucked in the back, I got some mini Catherine in there. Let me see how far I can zoom without tearing up this video. There's some mini Catherine in here. I have Arrogant Blue and Brownie Blue that I got from Tom. Thank you. The green wavy I took out. And I have some growing in the 1984 tank, and I got some growing in the garage in a holding thingy. There's also some Cerebus up here, and I think I said Key Royale already, and a bunch of other. I got tricolor, the tricolor Boyan that I got from Dustin over at Dustin's Fish Tanks in here. There's a bunch. I will get my notebook and I will put all the ones in the description. It might not be in the description when I post the video, but by the time I get around to it, I promise I'll do it, so you guys will know exactly all the different flavors / varieties I have in here. Which brings me to the names. So Buce is the Wild Wild West right now. There's so much research yet to be done, so much discovery yet to be done. So, you know, I've been reading a little bit, and there's 3 kinds recognized by science right now. So we have Gigantea, you have Mottliana, and you also have Catherine. And if I'm not mistaken, Catherine is the more recent addition. Gigantea was the first one. Mottliana came shortly after that, and then Catherine. If you want to watch a good video to really get in depth in Buce, then I recommend you check out Rachael O'Leary's presentation. Gafanzer Gori did an absolutely amazing job of articulating the latest research in Buce and the taxonomy, so on and so forth. So if you really want to find that video and watch it. I should link it, but I don't know how people act when you do that kind of stuff. I might do that anyway and just see. If they ask me to take it down, I'll take it down. But that's a great resource. And then there's some good plant databases, and that's what I've been doing my research on for looking at the different taxonomies of Buce. But the store names are crazy right now. Like I said, it's like the Wild Wild West. I like to know what I'm growing, so that's why I dig into the plant databases. I'm really starting to get partial to this plant because it's disappearing, and it didn't have anything to do with the aquarium hobby so much as it does habitat loss. And you can see my shrimpies in there. Let's zoom in on those guys. They're in there doing their thing. I want to go ahead and thank Tampa Aquaculture for hooking me up yet again with another great shipment of stock. As you can see, there's no fish in here anymore. All the fishies are gone. Tiger barbs, everything. I was able to save the Coolie Loaches and the Siamese Algae Eater. Those guys are in the 1984 tank. There's a few other fish that I had. Some of the all the black line rasboras that were in here originally. They're in the 1984 tank, so that's where those guys came from. Tiger barbs did not make it, unfortunately, I'm sad to say, and the cherry barbs didn't either. They were in the 1984 tank, but those guys didn't make it either, unfortunately. You know, just, you know, hit a rough spot. It is what it is. Life happens to us all, but you gotta keep tanking. So in here I got snowballs, I got some chocolates, There's some carbon relies in here, and I don't know how they got in here, but there's some red relies in here, and also some jelly beans. Jelly beans, excuse me, tongue-tied, coffee. Jelly beans, blue velvet, whatever you want to call them. They're light blue, translucent shrimp. So you guys can argue about that amongst yourself. But that's what I got in here. There's also a few wild type cherries as well. Really not a whole lot of commentary on this one, as much as just giving you guys an update and killing that elephant, that whole clickbait elephant. You know, I don't want anybody trying to say, hey, Steve's making clickbait videos. There's a few people out there talking that craziness, and you know, the old Steve's dead. This is the new 2018 Steve. I would tell you where to meet me, but whatever. I'll just let my tank talk for itself. Hope you guys like this little update. I'm not really going to get too hardcore into it. I'm going to save it for the live stream. And speaking of live streams, somebody, you know who you are, challenged me to the Lemons for Leukemia challenge. So I accept. It's supposed to go down either Saturday or Sunday. And I'm going to put it to you like this. You guys will know, not if, but when I do it. Like I said, I did accept it. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to, you know, find out what the thing's about. I don't follow trends. But, yep, I accept the challenge. And you guys will be seeing me do whatever the Lemons for Leukemia thing is about. It's a good cause, man. We got to raise awareness for that kind of stuff. I'm totally about sharing the love on that one. So, hopefully you guys enjoy this quick little snippet of the Buce tank. I'm going to rename it the Phoenix tank. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. I love you guys. And keep tanking. This is Steve from Warrior Planet Tanks. I'm out.